Tonight, we're here at Jamestown Bar and Grill to witness one of the most famous comedians in all of the land. One of the funniest guys, Dy Browne, for his show, Dy Browne Live. So tonight we're going to take a chance to dive in a little deeper to how Dy comes up with his content, to how he comes up with his crazy jokes, and just get to know Dy a little more. I'm Brandon Blackman, and you are about to find out more. So Dy,
yes, sir.
Wonderful show tonight,
Thank
buddy.
you, brother.
As
Thank
a
you.
fellow creator, big man, listen, you just inspire me so much.
Thank you, brother.
But I realize tonight that you focus a lot about going back to the past, taking it back to the old time days, as you were saying.
Yes.
Do you think that there's really a need for that, or you think that it was the case where you were mainly reminiscing? Because I feel like you touched on some interesting points, but I want to know more. What was the notion behind back in the day?
As I said in the routine, yes, there are elements about reminiscing, to get older, to think back about the good old time days and so forth. But as I said in the routine as well, there's some stuff that when we reminisce, we forget.
Yeah.
And there's certain things we have to change. As I said, the women don't want to go back to how women were treated
Back in the day, correct.
30 years ago.
All
or
the
whatever.
oppression and
so
stuff.
there's
yeah.
it's not all bring back the old time days. Some things in the old time days we want stand there.
Yeah.
So to me, when I picked this topic,
Yeah.
and then explore it, I thought, okay, there's a dichotomy there, and I want to explore it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The whole of Barbados shut down. You feel like a go by my neighbor, marry. You feel like a call my own grandmother, may she rest in peace. Nobody was allowed to call my grandmother. Turn up at her house between 6 and 7 o'clock. 10:55. Lotto. That's all right. That'd be, yeah, you know, all right. All right. Shout out two more characters about Days of Our Life before we move on from Days of Our Life. Who? Stefano? Tight. Stefano. He did always walking like he know coming to jail. I got something in my ass, don't say nothing.
So Dy, you're one of the few comedians that are currently still doing stand-up and pushing the whole live event in Barbados. As you know, a lot of guys are taking comedy to social media and spreading their craft on Instagram, Facebook, whatever the case is. What are your thoughts about the evolution of comedy in Barbados?
Somebody asked me a question. I was on Theatre Conversations recently, Saturday, and they asked me a similar question. What I say is that I don't blame the youngsters. The youngsters are using, I feel like all my saying youngsters, but the youngsters are using platforms that they have. Right now, theatre is dead, more or less. Nothing's happening in theatre. Unless you're in BCC or EBCCI, there's no theatre happening.
Yeah.
So what else? There's no films happening.
Yeah.
So I admire the youngsters who are exploiting the platform they have now, doing TikTok and Instagram and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Me now, as I say on the same show, it's still a difference though than somebody doing comedy for social media.
Okay.
And then getting up in front of a live audience.
It's
And
two
doing
different
theatre
things.
or doing what I do, stand-up comedy. They got a lot of people in Barbados that are funny.
Yeah.
Could talk shit all night.
Yeah.
But
To do
when
it in
you
front
put-
of a set of people, correct.
and then to do it several times with the same
Yeah.
thing. So that's my view of it.
I said, well. You ain't a fool. After Days of Our Lives, what will happen? They know. Everybody they know. They know. News, we are talking about news. 8 o'clock, what will happen? Big man. If it was Wednesday, you might get going on girls. Alright, Blanche, yes. Blanche. Let's talk about Blanche for a second. Blanche is the greatest in history. Blanche like if you don't like Devereaux boy. She be like, oh, it's Fleet Week. God, the young boys coming in, boy. Get a ring up. No, there's the thing, right? When I was doing the research for this segment of the show, I like red pump YouTube and type in 80s TV show. I almost cried like a girl. I was going through these TV shows like, oh my God, when I remember Facts of Life? Yeah. You take the good, you take the bad. Jesus Christ. Then I was watching this, I share it on Facebook too, but all the different strokes. Yeah, moving on. Oh Lord, Roger Hall for the Cosby Show. I
love Cosby Show, remind them.
I was going to deal with that later, but let me deal with it now. I prefer Cosby Show. I don't give a fuck what to say about Bill Cosby. I prefer Cosby Show over Empire any day. You want to talk about wholesome family values? You remember Claire Huxtable? You know who the f is Claire Huxtable? Claire Huxtable is white man like me is a feminist. Strong black woman. Sexy, look good. Look like she could break on Heathcliff. I know every once in a while she'd be like, Claire. And Cliff would be like, I run up the stairs, man, the blind Claire. That was good, wholesome TV. Empire? Let's move on. So TV. You gotta love TV. Okay? Can I get... No. I like the fact that they are doing things.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I want them to keep doing it.
Yeah.
But I also want more opportunities for them to get into theater, to do films. That's what I want to happen.
Okay,
And
so
that will need to
now that
happen.
we're touching on that, because I myself am an actor.
Yes.
And I tell people all the time.
Good actor too.
Thank you. I always want to get in the theater more and more movies. So what can we do to give the young people more opportunities? What can we say to the government, the Barbadian government, to really get them to understand that there's an industry for these things, and there's so many Bajan talents here.
But I don't know if we got the government talk, right? The same people in government will tell you, oh, we're gonna be entrepreneurs and doing their own thing, stop waiting on government to do something. So the young people need to do theater themselves and try to work out in, might not necessarily be in Frank Coleman Hall or Daphne Joseph Hackett Theater, but they could find a spot, somebody's house, somebody's bar, and do some theater. They gotta try things, because if the young people don't do things, and then conversely too, we gotta appreciate men like Tony Thompson, all those stalwarts. If you see how these stalwarts are treated, they would say, oh, well, it makes sense going to theater. Might as well go to Instagram, get famous, and see if I make some money.
Yeah.
Going back to what Daniel Gilbert said, because let me give you an example. Roger in a relationship for 8 years. 8 years. It was a great relationship. At year 7.5, Roger find out he did get harmed for 4 years.
Only 4?
Only 4. He ain't that bad.
Ain't that bad.
They got the 4th point, and she was like, I need some new. So when you ask Roger about that particular relationship, so I feel we, the creatives, gotta do stuff. Stockton Miller, and we gotta do something.
Absolutely.
Right? And then when we do something and put it out, and people see the quality, then that will open up
the channels.
That will open up. You see enough people, Spike Lee, Sylvester Stallone, them's current. I met them first movie. The first movie eventually went on to be a big hit, a classic or whatever, but they make no money off of it.
Correct.
They make money now after all the other things. Because people are like, that's the man from Rocky, that's the man from, what the first movie Spike Lee do again, I can't remember. I can't remember the movie now, but that's the whole thing. Okay. That's the whole point.
Okay, well, Dy,
all right,
that's up. It was a fantastic show tonight.
Thank you guys for coming down.
Just tell the folks one more thing for the youth on how they can get out of their shell more and just put themselves out there more as creatives, and then we can finish up.
As creatives, art is all about expression, and I want the people to express. If you're going to express through poetry, if you're going to express through film, through comedy, I just want you to do it.
We as Bajans, as Bajan artists, we gotta express ourselves. And once you express it, like tonight, I expressed myself and so
Absolutely.
much people were able to relate
Absolutely.
to what I was talking about.
Absolutely.
So I just want the artists to keep expressing themselves and things will work out.
Okay. So
Thanks,
guys, we had Dy Browne live today. It was an amazing show. Make sure to check him out. It's going to be a recurring event.
Every
This-
2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. So look out for more from Dy Browne. But tonight, this was episode 2. I'll find out more.
Yeah, yeah!